Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of the Threads of Fate. Our fun and exciting low-level adventurers are back at it, trying to, get things figured out. If you're excited to see what is coming up here in this new campaign, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Tell us who your favorite character is. And, sure, Des. With all that being said, let's go ahead and dive on in to tonight's episode. Last time, after the party somehow survived a raid on the caravan they were traveling with, they followed a trail into the forest where they, in order to find the ones who had attacked them. After fighting their way through a base belonging to a group of goblinoids, they were drawn into a parley with the bugbear Captain Zatan. Zatan explained that she was against the raiding that their unit of goblins had recently begun engaging in, but she was not in a position to disobey orders from her boss, Commander Medoc. If the party were to remove him, she would become the one in charge and would lead the unit in a new direction. A prisoner, Brynhild, that the goblins had captured, as well as one of Wren's sheep and one of Olana's bags of seeds. Yeah, but you got one. Were released as a show of good faith. You need to let me finish the sentence before you correct me.
No. That's okay.
Wow, those seeds are going to be set on fire.
A
mysterious lightning bolt.
A mysterious lightning bolt destroys the seeds and just the seeds. With the understanding that Zatan would oversee the return of more of their items should Commander Medoc somehow cease to be in charge. The party began journeying towards Great Bridge and stopped for the night while still in the woods, only to be set upon by a group of twig blights. So that is where we left off. In the dim light of the coals, the pointed shapes of living twig creatures are difficult to make out, crawling down from the branches of the trees overhead. One of the twig blights hisses at you, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Well, that ambient music caught me off guard.
Oh, I forgot about it.
I shouldn't have said caught off guard.
All right. Des, what do you got?
16.
Neela.
4.
Oops. Fyn.
Okay, I joined the stream and the music is so loud. And I'm trying to turn it down, but I got an 8.
You got what? 8.
8.
Okay. Wren.
Natural 1 for 4.
Wow. Jesus. Olana.
5.
Holy shit. Okay.
I mean, they did.
We were
surprise us.
sleeping.
You were sleeping. So, Des, you are first to act, followed by the Twig Blights. There are 8 of them. Then Fyn, then Olana, then Neela, then Wren. Alright?
It's been real.
Great.
How many are there?
There are 8 twig blights. They're up in the branches of the trees, clinging to the mushrooms and lichen growing from them. They're above you. The dim light of the fire is shining on this space, and they are descending on you.
I am going to do magic missile and attack 3 of them.
Great.
Remind me, do I roll for each bolt?
Yeah,
Or
roll
one-
for each bolt.
First one is going to be 3.
3 damage, okay.
Oh, sorry, 4. It's a +1.
4 damage.
Second one is 5,
Nice.
and then 4.
Great. Des, you sit up from your bedroll, fire off the arcane energy instinctually. 3 bolts of magic missile fly out from you, hit 3 of these twig blights. One of the ones that you hit, you can see none of the others look like they have this going on, but the one of the ones that you hit, it seems like it's covered in kind of like cobwebs. But you do major damage to all 3 of those twig blights. They are, after all, made of twigs. Any bonus action or movement from you? You're in the center by the campsite, and the trees are like around you on the outside.
Unfortunately, I think that's all I can do for now.
Great. With that, it is the twig blights' turns. So they're gonna crawl down the trees and make their attacks. So 2 of the ones that you hurt, actually, Des, are gonna converge on you and make attack rolls against you. Let's see, the first one is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that's...
So you take 5 slashing damage.
Holy shit!
Second one was a natural 20.
Am I gonna be KO'd by a bunch of sticks?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, by 6.
That's another 8 slashing damage.
Damn.
The next 2 are going to converge on let's say Fyn. First attack is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 5 slashing.
Is Brynhild like a cleric? Is that why you're killing us like this?
Brynhild is a commoner.
Well,
You take 5 slashing damage.
yeah.
Second attack against you is not as good. That's an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Third twig blight. Let's see. So 2 more twig blights are going to attack Olana, who was on watch. One of the people on watch. That is a 13 to hit.
It's my armor class.
Okay. So you're going to take 5 slashing damage. Second attack against you is 22. You're going to take 4 slashing damage. Okay, last 2 twig blights. One of them's going to attack the sheep.
I swear to all things unholy, Benjamin.
Oh no.
Benjamin?
Laughing.
That's an natural 20 for the sheep.
I have named them in my journal.
Well, how many hit points does a sheep have?
Fuck if I know. 1,000,000. They
million?
have 20.
1 million.
They have
points.
20. They're really beefy. They're furry. They haven't been sheared in a while, so they're extra fluffy. They have resistance.
Okay.
He accepted it.
I have here that sheep have 3 hit points.
It'll make it. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Hold on, let me look. Which one was this? Who wants to roll for me? Zuzu,
How
I
many?
want you to roll a d4 and tell me which number you roll.
3.
3. Okay. I know which sheep this was.
Okay, so here's the situation. I'm going to tell you right now. The amount of damage is 8 hit points, which is enough to kill the sheep outright. However, I will let you, as Wren, expend a reaction to take the damage for the sheep.
No, I'm good.
Sheep can't mean that much. The poor sheep.
I just met them like 3-4 days ago.
The poor sheep is killed. Okay. The last twig blight is going to go after Brynhild. Okay, that is gonna be a 10, which is armor class. Brynhild takes 5 points of slashing damage and
Oh no.
is knocked unconscious unless Neela would like to spend her reaction
Yep.
to take the hit.
I'll do it.
Okay, so you take 5 slashing damage.
Take it.
And with that, Fyn, it's your turn.
Is there one that is close to me, or do I have to move to get close
There
to
are
one
2 right up on you.
that I can touch?
Yes.
Okay. I'll cast Shocking Grasp on
Great.
anyone. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That's a 16,
16 hits.
and that is a 3.
3 damage.
Yes.
Okay. The one, so you can choose to have that applied. So there's 2 twig blights up on you. One of them was damaged by Dez's magic missile. So you can choose to damage that one, or you can damage the other one that is fresh.
I'm going to damage that one, and that one cannot make opportunity attacks until the start of its next turn.
The fresh one?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was hit.
Yep. Bonus action or movement from you.
I'm going to take 2 steps back.
Okay. The one that you didn't hit is going to try to swipe at you, but that's not going to be good unless an 8 hits. Okay. You step back closer to the fire. Olana, that's your turn.
Alright, who is looking the roughest? Besides the dead sheep.
Are you talking about players? Or
Yes.
Okay, I got 3 HP.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Dez and I'm gonna cast resistance on them. So
Resistance against sticks.
they were dealing slashing damage?
Yeah.
Alright, so you have resistance to if you take a hit, in the next minute, you can reduce the total damage by 1d4.
Cool.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Neela, that's your turn.
Okay. I was not on watch, right? Or was I?
I don't totally remember. We can say no.
It was me and Olana.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So it was your
Then-
watch was later.
Okay. I would like to bonus action and enter rage.
Whoa! There it is. Okay.
Okay. Which I have to figure out still, kind of. So then I would like to use my... Can I still do 2-weapon fighting in that? Then?
No, because you had to use your bonus action to enter the range.
Okay, then I'm just going to use one of my hand axes to swing at the one that tried to attack Brunhild.
Yeah. Go for it.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That will be... Oh, cool. 10 damage.
That's a dead twig blight.
Great.
What happens when Neela enters a rage? Because this has never happened in front of this group before.
Yeah, so when Neela enters the rage, she kind of she just seems larger. Like she is holding herself in a different position. Her eyes are rolled to the back of her head. And she is just swinging and going after the thing that came at her when she was trying to sleep.
Right. Well, you chop it in half like the firewood that it is. Great. Wren, that's your turn.
Wren's gonna see Neela go a little apeshit. Neela, you good? Okay? Oh my gosh, Bartholomew! I'm gonna go and run. Is the one that killed my sheep still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna murder that.
Great.
I'll punch it once. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
Great.
Is it still up?
Still hanging in there.
Bonus action. Flurry of blows.
Go for it.
We're gonna hit it again. 23 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of damage.
That's a dead twig blight.
Amazing. I still have one more hit.
Correct.
For flavor, I'm going to, I will first run over, just use my wrist and hit this thing, and then I'm gonna crack it over my leg.
Yeah.
So that it kind of cracks in half, and then I'm going to take one half of the other one of whatever's left and kind of use it kind of like a pole arm a little bit, and run at the whoever's within range, another one, and smack that one and break whatever I've got.
Sure. Go for it. Make your attack roll.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Another 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's a dead twig blight.
Bam, bam!
All right. Very good. Yeah, you just snapped one of them in half and murdered its friend with the broken half.
Who's left?
Violence.
Violence. Dez, that brings
I'll
us to
go
your
up to engage whichever one is left.
Great. Yep, there are
I'm
1,
going to
2, 3,
take that
4,
too.
5 left, and 3 are
Oh
dead.
my god.
4 of the 5 left are pretty badly injured. So.
I guess whichever one's kind of near Dez, he doesn't look that great.
Okay.
So
Yep, you go over to help Dez.
head that direction.
Speaking of Dez, it's your turn.
Yeah, Dez, you look like a sheep.
I feel similar to how the sheep is now.
Sheepish?
Huh. Funny. I'm going to I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the ones. I'll do it at disadvantage because they're so close.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Lowest was 15.
That hits.
Sweet. D10. Oh, hell yeah. That is 10 fire damage.
Great. You were targeting one of the ones right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the fun news. It does even more damage than you would have expected because it's twig. But also it only had 3 hit points left. So, you blast it with fire. It explodes into tiny pieces. This was the one that was kind of covered in cobwebs. You see, after the fiery explosion, the fire, dies down a little bit. A, central twig from its body is still somehow intact, and you can see, wisps of spider web out of the top of it. Very strange.
Can I go and grab it?
You can pick it up.
Okay, I grab it.
Great. That brings us to the Twig Blight's turns. One of them... Okay, the one that's still engaged with Dez and Wren, I'm gonna just roll to see if he's smart enough to... he's gonna go after Wren. That's a 9 to hit.
Miss.
Great. Then backed away. So the two that were going for Fyn, they're both gonna turn now and go after Neela, who's closer.
That's fair.
First attack is a non-natural 20.
That'll hit. I have, because my...
Yeah.
Okay. It's damage resistance.
Correct. So because you're raging, you're going to end up taking half damage. Okay. So it would have been 5 slashing damage, reduced to 2.
Cool.
Second attack is a 10 to hit.
Won't hit.
So, and then the last one standing is gonna go... Oh yeah, Olana went over to by where Des was too. But the one that was by Olana is now close... yeah, is now closest to Fyn. Sorry, Fyn. That's cocked. Okay, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Speaking of, Fyn, it's your turn.
Okay. The one that just hit me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Sorcerer's Burst.
Great.
That is a 24.
Okay.
And it's 2 fire damage.
Well, it's actually 4 fire damage.
Slay.
Because they're vulnerable to fire.
Cool.
Olana, it's your turn.
Twirl my hands around and cast Thorn Whip at one of them.
At one of them. Great.
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh. Well. Okay. Anything else from you?
No.
Alright. Neela, it's your turn. You're still in a rage.
Yep. There's 3 up still?
There are 4 up still.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the closest one, I guess.
Yep.
I guess with the hand axe again.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll twice the number of dice. Not that I think you'll need it, but...
Neela the lumberjack.
8 plus 4 is 12.
12. Plus, don't forget to add your rage bonus. Not that it matters.
What's the rate? Where's that?
So I believe, if you look under rage, I believe you get an extra 2 damage when you're raging. Every time you hit.
Oh, yeah, I do.
So, more than enough to kill
14.
this twig blight. More than enough to kill this twig blight.
And then...
You split it up.
Cool. And then because I made an attack roll, my rage remains up, and then I can do 2 weapon fighting as a bonus action?
Yep, you sure can.
Okay, I'm gonna use my other hand axe to smack the other one near me, hopefully. This is 7 to hit.
7 to hit. Unfortunately, not gonna do it.
Missed it. That's okay.
Good shot. Good shot. Okay. Wren, that's your turn. There are 3 left.
Okay.
And they all look bad.
Whichever one is closest to Dez, or attacked him last.
Yep.
Seems to have his attention. We'll just go ahead and try to wrap this up. We'll try and do a fun little kick. That is what's my modifier? Damn, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
You kick it and it splinters into tiny pieces.
I'll just kind of like nod back at Dez. And move on to the next one. I'm going to give Neela just a little bit of room. Her eyes to kind of... I know she would never hurt me because she's my longest friend. Like, I've known her for the longest, so... but I'm going to give... Something's going on, so I'm going to give it a little bit of room. I'll attack another one.
Go for it.
Ooh, threw me off a little bit. 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
All right. That's Wren.
All right, Dez. There are 2 left. They both look rough.
Whatever one, I'm just gonna shoot a fireball at it. I'll pick the one that's closest to me, the one that also whiffed at me.
Okay.
Ah, no! Of course it would be at disadvantage. Got nat 20, but the other one was an 18 plus 6.
That'll still do it.
Okay. God.
This man is hungry for 20s.
He's starved.
Hey, we took a week off, guys.
Feed this man.
Okay, that is 6 fire damage.
The dead twig blight.
And that's it.
Okay. There is 1 twig blight left who goes and then jumps at Wren.
Like bitch. Zing!
Does a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. That's
awesome. I'm
it.
gonna do a cool little spin out of the way.
Fyn, it's your turn. This thing just jumped at the teenage boy, and he dodged it.
Okay, I'll do Sorceress Burst again. Actually, could I just use Mage Hand to pick up like a little burning stick from the fire and set the twig on fire?
Sure. I'll allow it.
I'll do that.
This'll be a this'll be an improvised weapon, basically. But because you're using your mage hand for it, roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier, which is charisma.
Okay. It's a 14.
14 just hits.
Oh!
So now, roll 1d4.
3.
3. Doubled to 6. That's a dead twig blight.
Damn.
Congratulations, you beat the twig blights.
Like a Christmas tree. Just.
Do we have enough time to sleep? Because this was the first watch.
This is the first little bit.
Oh, yeah. You can resume your long rest if you want, but yes.
Where the hell did those things come from?
Probably the woods.
Well, yes. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Why did they attack
We
us?
just got him back. We go over to Bartholomew.
That's rough, kid.
Bartholomew?
Yeah.
It
was a good sheep. I mean, he didn't listen to me. He was always running off. Getting in trouble. Getting captured. Getting killed. And now? I think that's all I know about him.
Well, he was a good sheep. A great sheep, even. One of the best I'd ever seen. And I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, thanks for saying that, Fyn.
For a few seconds after the twig blights are dead, your rage is still, like, coursing through you, and you're still looking around like crazy before it just, like, fades as the danger passes.
You okay?
Neela?
You went a little...
Yeah,
Ooh.
we should get some rest. We should get some rest.
Yeah, I feel like
She's just like looking around, like not quite focused on anything at the moment. Just like,
here, look at a sheep.
Oh, what happened?
You didn't do that. In case you didn't know. I think the twig blights like took you over for a second, like possessed you.
Are
like
you
your
alright?
eyes rolled back, like it was scary.
Sorry, I didn't.
Are you still possessed? Do I have to kill you?
No. I'm alright, but are you okay? I'm sorry about. Are you okay?
Sorry about. Oh, you're sorry about the sheep. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. But I mean, I've also murdered 4 different things today, so seems to be a lot of death. But you killed earlier, so like it's okay to kill. Murder just happens.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say? Negotiations always have an if.
Yes.
Sometimes the if means I'm going to kill you.
Hey, Wren.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with the sheep?
Am I supposed to do something with it?
we could bury him out of respect, or her, or them.
We could we could shear Bartholomew and take its wool.
Bartholomew. We
I
could.
feel like Bartholomew
fry
would
him for
want to
jerky?
make sure he continued to help our group.
He was always very helpful. He always
Exactly.
said, "What can I do to help?" He said it with his eyes.
Yeah.
You guys get some rest. I can do this while you guys sleep. Just give me a second.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna conk out right now.
You want help?
I mean, Wren, if you want to learn a thing or two, I could help. I could show you how to fillet this sheep up.
I think we should get some rest.
do that. I will continue to keep watch.
Oh. Yeah, I'll keep watch until it's over.
We can still do our like schedule.
I know. I gotta stay IK. Yeah,
Well,
if Des is gonna be up doing whatever,
that's
you can
so
sleep.
right. That's so right. Well, if you don't need me, I'll be sleeping. Wake me up if you see any more twigs.
Yeah. Who is next?
The ones that are attacking, right? Not just like any twig.
Yes,
Because I see twig.
that's a good point, Wren. Yeah, absolutely. If it's an alive, sentient twig that means to harm us, please wake me up.
Okay. I think I'm also going to go to sleep. Because, grief just takes it out of you.
Yeah.
what I've heard.
But also, Neela's going to sleep, and I do what Neela does. Because that just seems to be the best course of action, so. Right?
Yeah. Yes, for now. For now.
Cool. Don't get possessed and kill me.
I'll try not to.
I'll keep
Yeah.
watch.
He says that every night.
Good night. Don't get possessed and kill me.
Yeah. Great.
Maybe Artie said that to Penny.
And watchers, viewers, that's a campaign 1 joke you gotta go back for. That's a deep cut.
Great. You all go back to sleep. Des, you stay up and do some work on the sheep. Anything else that either you or Olana would like to do during this leg of the watch?
I'm just gonna say I'm so glad you brought up what to do with the sheep because I'm not looking forward to just I don't know. It looks like a good sheep.
I think
been a while.
Wren's a little bit more mature than he lets on to be. And I think he can handle the big things sometimes, but sometimes it just doesn't lead opportunity for kids to know about them. So it's good to take sad things with a good sense of humor when bad things happen. So, hey, do you want any of this? Like any specific parts, like the guts or anything? I don't know what I'm not gonna take any of the guts. I'm gonna bury them somewhere else off campsite.
I do not need sheep guts.
Okay. I'm gonna try to keep the blood out of the wool as much as I can, but if maybe we can sell it. Or a blanket
Yeah.
for Wren.
Does anybody have scissors?
Because
I
then
don't know how you shear sheep. That's not what my family's farm does.
oh, I'm just gonna take my dagger and just
Okay.
it's gonna take a while, but
Great. And also, Des, you still have the bit of that twig blight, just so you know. Still in your possession. It didn't disintegrate when the rest of the twig blights died. You still have it.
Fantastic.
So.
I would have cast Identify on it if I had any spell slots left.
Well, because it's a ritual spell, you don't have to spend a spell slot on it to ritual cast it.
I'm butchering a sheep right now, so
fair enough. You can do it. You can worry about it later.
This is the conversation that Dez is having with himself, and
sure, yeah,
I can hear the whole thing.
Well, you finish that leg of the night and the other 2 legs of the evening without further incident. As you all wake up the next morning, Brynhild says, that was,
Oh yeah, she's here.
Thank you for protecting me last night. I appreciate it. Especially you. And she turns to you, Neela. The way you jumped in front of that creature and blocked its attack, I appreciate it.
You got it.
You make your way out
2 thumbs up, man.
Of the Rotwood Forest and eventually find yourselves back in the morning sun after a couple hours of travel. Back on the road, continuing your journey, finally, to Great Bridge. You wind down the King's Road, traveling north, but the road starts to turn east as you approach the river. The farm, you're entering sort of farmland area outside of Great Bridge, but the farms, as you're passing, you see most of them lie fallow. Farmhouses in disrepair, fields not sown and taken care of in the planting season. As you learned recently, the roads are very dangerous, and it does not seem as if people have been able to safely work the fields outside of Great Bridge. You are getting very close. What was that, Wren?
This kind of makes me sad. Just saying, whoever's near, this kind of makes me sad.
Why?
Well, look at that building. It looks so lonely.
Yeah, but also look at the plants that are coming back and reclaiming it.
I don't
What do you
think
mean?
buildings can feel emotions. I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's like the 2 eyes, just the windows. The 2 eyes just look sad. But what do you mean the plants?
Well, do you see the green stuff? That's like starting to climb up the base of the building? That was probably there long before the building, where other plants like that were probably there long before that building was there. It's kind of cool.
Like, so it wasn't able to be there before?
No, often, you see how there's like kind of, I don't know, this land kind of looks like a mess. There's no not a mess, but there's no organization. There's not rows and rows. Have you seen a field that has crops growing that were planted?
Within the couple days of Wren's memory, yes, he has passed active farms.
Yeah. Where I found the 16 sheep, there was a big field that had organization.
Okay, like rows and such.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so
they were tall plants and they were in rows.
Yeah, typically that is what, I don't know, the governments, the people around want, because that's the way that we grow food and all that stuff, and it's great and it feeds us, but it also means that stuff probably didn't used to grow there. So it's just kind
of governments are bad?
No. That's not what I don't know. I have complicated feelings about farms.
Oh, sorry. Can I just... Do we have a moment? Can I just look for a little bit?
At the house?
Well, yeah, if we have a moment, I'm just gonna go up to the house and see the vines, touch them, learn nature.
Yeah.
Look inside the house.
As Wren's doing that, I'm doing ritual casting identify on this stick.
Sure. Yeah, Wren, you go up to the house, you start touching the vines that are growing up.
I'm gonna Druid cat craft and make little flowers. As he touches it, I'm gonna be like, boop, and make little flowers bloom.
Holy fuck, you guys! I'm magic! Look! I make them pretty, I make them bloom.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh. I have to touch the whole field. I have to make it all pretty. I'm gonna start running through the field.
Okay.
Touching every plant.
While Wren is doing that, and the others are trying to figure out whether and how to wrangle him, Des, you ritual cast identify, and how does, when you cast identify, how does the knowledge of the magical artifact come to you?
I think this is how I view it. When Des is focusing on it, he, in his mind's eye, is just inky blackness, and it's just him and that individual item or individual thing in there. And then slowly camera zooms into the item, and all the individual cells of all the individual magic parts of it slowly expand out and just absorb into Des.
Yeah. You see in the void that you go to when you cast identify, you see this web of magical formulae drifting off of this central bit. And they come to you bit by bit and slam into you, and you gain knowledge of it as this happens. This is a wand of web. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge to cast the spell Web. Save DC 13. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll 1d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ashes and is destroyed. It requires attunement by a spellcaster. The question that occurs to you as you come out of this trance and you know what this is how did this wand become part of a living thing? That is not normal and should not have happened. But you don't know.
As Des comes out of this trance, anybody around him can see it pulls out a little, a big black book out of his book bag and just starts flipping to like the 57th page or something like that and just starts scribing down like all these things in Dwarvish because that's his native writing. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you take notes trying to figure out what's going on here, how this happened. Great. Wren, you are eventually wrangled.
So sorry, but
working.
I know it. You know, the plant on the house was already living. These plants aren't as alive. They're not as strong. Also, I can, and then I just like do my druid craft and I make something grow, and I'm like, also that was me. Sorry. I just wanted it to look cool on the house, and then you kind of ran away before I could be like, that was me.
Oh.
Sorry.
That was funny.
I can do cool stuff with plants and talk to animals and become animal.
Right, squirrels.
Yeah.
Did you talk to the sheep?
I didn't get a chance to talk to Bartholomew. I knew him only a short time.
Yeah.
So I can talk to the other sheep once we get them back, if you want.
That might be fun.
Okay.
I'm sure they have a lot to say.
Maybe. I haven't talked to a lot of sheep. I talked to a lot of squirrels.
Are they good conversationalists?
Not really. They get very distracted. Mid-word.
I feel like I can relate. Anyway, back to the caravan. However, we're transporting the seeds.
I'm carrying them.
Oh, Jesus.
You return to the road, continue along it. As you do, you are starting to come down a hill, so you can see from a distance the river come into view. Massive. There's this massive river, very, very wide, cutting through the hilly landscape before you. Spanning the river, spanning the river is a enormous bridge. Those of you who are familiar-ish with this area or with maps know that the river is the Starner River. And the bridge itself is your destination. It is Great Bridge. As you get closer, the details come come more into view as you approach. The bridge is this massive stone bridge, very, very wide, very, very long, going across the river. You see crowding along the sides of the bridge are buildings. Most of them 4-5 stories tall. Made of a mix of materials, stone and wood and plaster. You can see, as you get closer, you can see down by the huge stone supports going into the river. You can see a cluster and tangle of like wooden docks around the base, and a little precarious wooden scaffolding to get down from the bottom of the bridge by the docks back up to the main level. You see, again, as you're getting closer, you see this enormous gatehouse. has been constructed by where the bridge starts. Big stone defensive structure, balustrade atop it, guards at the top, large wooden doors shut right now, which is not a sight one would typically associate with Great Bridge. As a major trading hub, those doors would usually sit open, but they are closed. You approach closer and closer and see a group of guards outside the front gates. And one of them comes forward as you approach. The guard that comes to you is an orc man. Looks to be probably in his 30s. And he's wearing, a pretty worn set of armor with sort of a symbol on the front of the cloth tabard. Again, quite worn, but the symbol shows a bridge crossing a river. And he says, excuse me, travelers, brings you here?
We just came from a caravan that was here for trade, and we're here to do some more trade in the city.
Caravan? You're from a caravan? Where's the rest of the caravan?
We were attacked.
They were ruthlessly murdered.
We were attacked. The rest of the caravan did not make it. We're what's left.
Lost another one. Well, normally we wouldn't be doing all of this for traders, right? Traders are our bread and butter here, usually. But trade has kind of dried up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But you said you survived a raid.
Yep. We're just as surprised as you are. We don't know. We're very, very lucky.
Lucky? Skilled? Well, we'll let you in to the city, but and get settled in first. Maybe see if you can get a room at the Bridge Inn. But the Captain Elnoril will definitely want to talk to you about how you survived. I mean, he's, we're all at our wits' end about this raiding problem, and I think he'd be really interested in any intel you might have.
Well, that'll be an interesting conversation because we have no idea why we survived.
Well, even if you don't, any information you have, he would be extremely grateful for.
We did hunt down the bandits that attacked us and killed half of them, though.
I'm gonna grab him afterwards by the arm.
And then
No, I'm not covering your mouth. I'm just gonna grab your arm and squeeze your hand.
He was hallucinating, and he's still on something, and we actually need to see a doctor.
If you have any information that can help make sure that trade through here it can get back to how it's supposed to be. I mean, just please go after you get settled.
Where can we find him?
yeah, after you get settled in, you can come back here. He's got offices in the tower here. He's out right now, but he'll be in later today.
Okay.
We'll probably just go rest because, as you know, we've been through an ordeal.
Yes, absolutely.
We do have someone coming back to do business with us later.
Okay. Well, yes. We'll keep an eye out.
She's big.
She is a bugbear.
Yeah, just so you know, but she's all right.
Okay. You should definitely talk to the captain. But in the meantime, open the gate. And with clanking and grinding, these huge doors open, and you enter Great Bridge. As you pass through this gatehouse, there's actually two sets of like double massive doors. And you can see like between them small holes in the stone building around you that indicate kind of like arrow slits that would allow defenders to like fire at somebody in the case of the gate being breached. But you pass through without incident. You enter the main thoroughfare. Pretty wide lane, buildings clustered on either side. You see a few people out and about. This, Neela, you would know this is not busy for Great Bridge. Things are definitely not great right now for this city. But you make your way in. Brynhild says, right, I should go see if I should go check in with my new mentor. But as promised, I'm sure she'd be happy to pay you for safely getting me here. So if you want to come by her tower now, or you can come by there later and get a reward.
Would you like an escort now? We'd be happy to escort you there.
I feel safe now that we're in town, but if you want your reward now, or talk to my mentor, yeah.
I mean,
we're not doing anything else.
You can go now.
You make your way down the central street. Yes.
Sorry. Dez has a lot of sheep meat in his pack right now, and he would actually like to either dispose of it or cook it some way. So I think Dez is going to diverge from the group.
Yeah, do we need to split the party? That always goes well.
You guys notice Dez starting to peel away.
What are you doing?
I got a lot of blood in my backpack right now, and I just need to get rid of it.
What?
Dump it in the river.
Don't go too far. This is a really big city. There are a lot of people.
Where did you get blood from?
The sheep.
Oh. Why is it
Right.
I didn't have time to bloodlet the entire thing.
Oh.
I bet you the wizard can do something with that. And she owes us like a huge debt.
He is a wizard.
I understand.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. I just
Do you need sheep blood for any of your spells?
No, not yet.
Would you just want to take it to a butcher's shop? or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I can meet up with you. You guys are pretty easy to find.
We've been together this whole time. You haven't had to find us. How do you know we're easy to find?
I'll message you.
I'll message Des every 15 minutes to make sure he's still alive.
Okay. But isn't there a limit on how far away from each other you can be at with that?
Like a mile.
If there is, I've never found it.
Well, we won't know until we find out.
What is this?
Well, I can also do that.
Well, there you go.
So I'm just gonna send we'll see. Let's see how far this goes, and I'm just gonna start walking down the street, and I'm gonna cast message and go, "Can you hear me now?"
Every single one of the party goes in a different direction.
Can you hear me now?
Except either of the locations we need to go.
I mean, when you hit the range specified, it drops off.
He can't hear me anymore.
He will find us.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, remember, he's a wizard, and he just kill a sheep. He's fine.
Sheep was already dead.
Well, yes, but he took it out. He took off the sheep part.
Okay.
Anyway, let's.
Wren,
Brynhild, would you like to lead the way? Or
yeah, I think it's this way.
Insight check.
Sure.
$18.
She's a little perturbed by the strange interaction. She saw her saved, but other than that, she's, I don't know. She's not hiding anything, as far as you can tell.
Brynhild, what's your mentor's name again?
Ilanis. Ilanis Delanthan.
Ilanis Delanthan. That's right, you did tell us that. How long you known Ilanis?
I haven't met her yet. I got accepted to be her apprentice.
Oh, wow. So this is the first time you're meeting her and you're bringing 6 strangers along? 5 strangers? Sorry, one of them's not here yet.
Well, we can meet later if you want to wait on the reward.
No, we're already on the way.
Okay. Do you think it's rude to...
I do think it's a little weird.
Oh, gosh.
How about we go to the tower with you, and then we know where it is.
Oh.
You do your introduction, get in good graces. We'll go get...
We'll be at the bridge
whatever else it is we need to get. I've lost track. But then we'll swing by later.
That way you guys will get to talk and maybe talk us up a little.
Yes, okay. You'll be at the Bridge Inn, or you'll come back to the tower?
Well, if you need to, we'll come back, later.
Yeah,
but
after
if
we
you need us before then, we'll be at the Bridge Inn. Right?
Yeah. Probably. Are you nervous about this? I feel like you're really nervous about this, Gale.
Well, I mean, yes, I don't know. It's hard to get accepted to be a wizard's apprentice.
But you got accepted.
Yeah, and then I immediately got captured by goblins and then couldn't read a spell book.
But you survived.
To be fair, the goblin attack was not your fault, and it seems like, according to the guards, it's happening a lot, and most people aren't making it here, so, she may have even had this happen to students or apprentices before.
Gosh, do you think there's a bunch of dead apprentices before me?
Not necessarily.
And no, there's not. You had a weird situation, and the reason you couldn't read that spell book is because it wasn't a language you know, and Des is kind of a dick sometimes. That was just him being kind of a dick.
Also, being an apprentice means that you're there to learn, right? So you don't have to know anything ahead of time.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Well, thank you. And yeah, this is, and you've been walking this whole time, and she points, and like, all of the buildings along the bridge are like literally pressed up against each other. Like, occasionally there's a carve out made to like access a back stairwell. But other than that, there's like no gap between any of these buildings until you reach this spot in the bridge where the side of the bridge actually seems to like jut out further over the river, and there's a gate in front of a front lawn with grass and flowers, which you haven't seen anywhere else on this bridge. I mean, you've seen like flower boxes outside windows and stuff, but like, nobody has a front lawn here, except for this place. Gate, front lawn, path down the center of the lawn, and then, suspended on this platform, over the water, is this, tower, which, is a little crooked in a couple places, but still seems to be standing just fine. Wow. Yeah. Kind of obvious. Okay. Wish me luck. And
you're gonna do great. It's really gonna be fine, Brynhild. And think about how you survived,
Yeah.
I mean,
and I'll
right,
see you guys later.
We were protecting you, but you got out of there.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later. And like I said, Ilana's, I'm sure, will want to reward you. So, please stop by later to get your reward. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Good luck.
And she goes through the front gate and makes her way up to the door.
Guys, we're never going to see her again.
He's definitely going to die.
He is going to die.
She knocks on the front door. As it opens, you see a creature made of stone open it and let her inside. The stone creature's head is not visible. It does lean down, look out the doorway for a second, and then close it.
Yikes.
Yeah, she's gonna die. Okay. Let's go check in at the inn. I can't think about that right now.
As we were walking, Olana definitely was looking for any other signs of the Bloom character.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception check to see if you can spot any Druidcraft messages.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You haven't seen any yet. That doesn't mean there aren't any, but you haven't seen any. You guys start making your way towards the bridge inn. You ask somebody for directions, but it's you're on a bridge. So you did not pass the bridge inn. So you keep making your way along the bridge. Des, meanwhile, you go to a butcher's shop. You sell some sheep meat for, I don't know, 30 silver pieces. And then you start making your own way towards the bridge inn. And eventually, you all converge at...
Well, that's good, because we never agreed that that's where we were going to be.
Well, guys, the city's really confusing. It's huge.
It's just a straight line. There's really not a hard...
There's so many people.
Whole lot.
I saw like 10 people.
There were more... Yeah.
This is a very quiet time for the city, so just so that you're prepared.
My gosh.
This is not big or busy.
Oh boy.
Well, it is big.
It is large. There are larger cities, but...
Yeah.
How many? Sorry, we don't need to cut on that. Red's asking dumb questions.
you all arrive at the Bridge Inn. The Bridge Inn, you see the main structure is on the... So the bridge, where the bridge crosses the river is running mostly north-south. Generally, the river follows a course of east-west, but the part that you're in, it's north-south. So the bridge itself spans it east to west, right? So the upstream side of the bridge is on the north, downstream side of the bridge is on the south. Look at the map if you're confused. But the main structure for the Bridge Inn is on the south side or downstream side of the bridge. It is this very large, a 4-story building. And you can see the south, like, it's juts out a little further than the buildings next to it. You can see there's, a big sign that says Bridge Inn, Great Bridge's original structure. And the, you can hear the sounds of chatter and music and smell very good food coming from the open doors. But you also see that above you there is a covered walkway going across the bridge to a structure on the north side, which has a bunch of doors on 4 levels with little room numbers on them. But you enter into the Bridge Inn, and you enter sort of the pub bar. Yeah, I know. You enter the pub bar area, this huge 2-story space with a large U-shaped bar off to the right side. You can hear music being played to the patrons that are in here. There are probably about 20 people in here. So again, not so many people. Not for the size of the space, it doesn't feel like it's as many as this place could sit, but it's still a good number of people to be centralized in one spot. And
how many people had been in our caravan? Because I feel like it was definitely
Oh, that's such a good point.
It was definitely north of 20. Well north of 20.
Okay.
So, anyway, you all enter. Music is being played by an orc woman. And Eva, if you would like to describe your character and talk a little bit about the music you're playing.
Hi, I'm Rhonda. I'm a really tall, very muscular orc woman. I have green skin and long braided pink hair. I'm wearing a very colorful outfit, and I have an extremely large pink great axe on my back that I cannot wield yet, but my mother gave it to me, so I will keep it on my person. And if people mess with me, I can just point to it. But I'm thrilled that I am playing music tonight. It's only because it's quiet. Usually I have to be the bouncer here, but I've been begging the owner to let me play some music. It's not the best music, but it is music that I wrote based on a lot of stories that I heard. A lot of stuff about the revolution, nothing that will get me in trouble. Maybe a couple things that could get me in trouble. But I make sure the right people are listening. So yes, I'm at the front. I have a very small ukulele in my hands. It is a human-sized ukulele. I saw it in a store window and I thought it looked nice, so I picked it up and I'm strumming it with my very large orc fingers as I'm singing. Yes, that's me.
Incredible. Then you actually recognize this a musician playing music for the cluster of guests in here. But as you all enter, the barkeep, and it's about, it's midday now, which is probably, Rhonda, why you didn't have to do bouncer duty and could play your music. But the woman behind the bar is also an orc. She's definitely like older, like she's got gray hair. Her skin is several shades of green darker than the musicians. And she looks over at you all as you enter and says, "Oh, hey, thank God, new customers. Name's Aslog Aberg. Welcome to the Bridge Inn. How can I help you?" And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break here, and we'll pick back up with this in a moment. But while we take a quick break, those of you who are watching, enjoy this quick lore break. Great Bridge started as an enormous stone bridge 150 years ago. It sits along the location the King's Road crosses the mighty Starner River. It is the latest in a long line of bridges constructed at this crossing point, but is by far the most impressive of them. Sometime after the completion of this bridge, an enterprising man built an inn on the bridge itself. This would start a chain reaction that would turn this bridge into a city in its own right. Since Great Bridge is the only major crossing point over the Starner River, it wields enormous trade and economic power in Bresweth. Welcome back. As this woman welcomes you and asks what she can do for you, Rhonda finishes up her song, and the woman
Good job.
Thank you.
The woman says to you all, "Hold on 1 second. Rhonda, come over here. Get your payment for your set." So Rhonda, you come down and join, and she opens up a box behind the counter, starts counting coins, and gives you 5 silver. Well, yeah, anyway, so sorry about that interruption, folks. What can I do for you?
We need rooms, if you have them.
You're funny. Yeah, I've got rooms. Wouldn't usually have available, but it just happens half of my rooms are open right now. How many rooms will you be needing? 1 each, or are you doubling up, or?
How much are rooms?
Well, depends on what type of room you're looking for. I can offer you, standard simple rooms, at a certain level, or you could get a suite, just to split for the group, as it were.
Would the suite sleep all of us?
Yeah.
How much is that?
The suite is typically 4 gold pieces a night.
Does it have a really good view?
It does. It does. Nice view of the river. But I can set you up with some more modest accommodations as well.
Wait,
How much would those be?
Fyn?
Hi.
Think we went to school together.
Yeah, I think we did. It's been a while.
In a while. This is my friend Fyn. Is there any way that maybe she could get the friends and family discount?
Rhonda, business is really tough right now. I can't go handing out discounts
I
willy-nilly.
know. It's just not every day that I run into someone that I'll do my next set for free.
That's such a good deal.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, persuasion.
These people wheeling and dealing.
I have okay persuasion.
How does Wren know the phrase wheeling and dealing?
There are a couple things that come out of his mouth that you go like, ooh.
I got a 2 + 4 for 6. Great first roll.
Look, you're a very sweet girl. I can't afford. I can't afford to be handing out.
I understand. No worries.
That's okay. We'll take the suite. And I'm not entirely sure how long we're gonna be staying, and then I pay I don't know. We'll pay per day, and I hand over 4 gold pieces.
Well, great. Okay. Yeah. She goes behind the counter and pulls a key from a hook, hands it off. Most of the rooms are across the way, but the suite's actually the top floor here, so you'll have that to yourself.
Awesome.
Entire floor?
Yeah. It's a suite. It's got multiple rooms, so.
And I turn around and look at the rest of my group. Come on, guys. We got a room.
Alana, are you sure that you can... That was very generous.
Split this?
What? I mean, if you guys want, but consider this as a little extra bonus for helping me find the seeds, because it seems to have gotten more complicated.
That's very true. We did do a lot of work for you, and we didn't have to do that. Okay.
So, hang on. Where are you folks from, if I may ask?
I'm from Jean Ven.
Well, we don't know each other.
We're not all from the same place.
But you're getting a suite together. You don't know each other, but you're getting a suite together.
No, we do know
Well, we
each
do.
other, but we've only known each other for
a week,
a handful of days, maybe a week at this point. I don't remember when I joined the caravan.
You're from a caravan? There's a caravan in town?
No,
Oh no, we're all that is left of the caravan.
that's kind of why we're staying together. Safety in numbers.
Wow, caravans are a really big deal here.
They were really talking up how bad business has been in Great Bridge since all of this trouble with the raids.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're a trade city, right? And, if I actually don't know if any of you are actually from here, but, we did just get done having a bit of a war here in Bresweth, so that disrupted trade quite a bit. Also, so trade got disrupted here because of the fighting, but then also during the war, we ended up being a real, centerpiece of a big part of it. The revolutionary hero, Sariel, she's from... Her brother's actually the new captain of the guard. But anyway, there's just a lot of crazy stuff happening here during the war. And we were excited that the war ended because that meant things would get back to normal, and then it hasn't. So yeah, things have been a little tough recently.
Do you won the war?
Do you happen to know if that is because of like one specific group or just kind of a general, let's all raid caravans?
Well, there's been a lot of reports of, goblin raiders, which isn't, I suspect it had. I don't know. We never had problems with goblins before the war, so. And, I don't know. I mean, goblins are people too, and I just don't know why they would be doing this. I mean, it's hard for everybody, not just for them, I don't know why it's hard for them, but I imagine it's hard for them.
Yeah. Well, interesting.
Wren definitely is not playing it cool. He keeps like opening his mouth as if he's supposed to say something, and then he goes, "They stopped me last time," and he's really confused, and then
Well, thanks for the room.
Yeah.
Dez is gonna turn to Rhonda and just go, that was a really nice set," and hand over 10 silver pieces.
Holy crap.
Oh, this is very, you don't have to do that.
No, trust me, it's blood money I do not want.
Oh my god. Rhonda, how long have you been...
The meaning of that word.
Oh, thank you.
Rhonda, how long have you been in Great Bridge?
Oh, I actually just moved here pretty recently. Just about a year ago now.
Were you in the Clanlands the whole time? Before this?
Yeah. I mean, I was training to be a guard with my mom. You know how moms can be, and I figured I needed a change of scenery, so I came here. But it's been pretty nice. There's usually a lot more people around, but some of them have really interesting stories.
You came here in the middle of the revolution thing?
I came here right after the.
Well, the revolution ended 3 months ago.
Oh.
So if you've been here for a year, you were here at the tail end of the revolution. But which is fine.
Or you could have said 3 months.
Months. I've been here for 3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
I didn't absolutely scan the thing right before we started and missed that detail.
Okay. I didn't know you were so into music.
Yeah. Oh, I've been into music my whole life, but my mom wanted me to pursue a more physical thing. So
yeah, you don't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah. So I'm kind of doing both. I'm sort of still doing the guard thing. No one's steal here. I can fuck shit up. But when it's quiet, they let me do my music, which I really appreciate.
You got a room here?
I do. Yeah. I have a little room upstairs. Yeah, she lets me stay here, which I appreciate.
Huh. Nice. Is it a small room?
Yeah, it's a pretty small room. I would let you all crash there, but I think you'd be a little bit squished.
Oh, no. I mean, I guess we've got a suite.
Yeah, it's nice. You want me to show you where it is?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if you want to come in, too. I don't want to invite my friend in, but...
Rhonda, you lead the way upstairs. As you guys go, you see there's actually an open doorway out onto like some balcony seating overlooking the river. So on the like back side of the building, there's balcony tables overlooking the river. As you're going upstairs, Rhonda, I don't know if you would be inclined to tell them the history of Bridge Inn or not, but you would know at least that Bridge Inn was originally opened by Aslog, the woman downstairs, by Aslog's great, how many greats was it? I actually have an answer on how many greats it was. Oh, there it is. Great grandfather opened the Bridge Inn, and that was the first building constructed on this bridge. And there were bridges in this spot before. This is the newest bridge in the spot, but still a couple centuries old by this point. So Aslog's great-great-grandfather built the initial structure, and then it grew over time, expanded and crossed over to the other side of the bridge, and more buildings got built, and so now the Bridge Inn is here. Icon of the city.
Share that with the rest of the crew. Aslog's great. I kind of just showed up, and I was like, hey, I can do some music. I'll be honest, I didn't know what to expect, but she saw me and she offered me a position here. So yeah, she's a real nice lady.
How many songs do you know?
I have a short set, but I'm working on more. Hey, if you have any stories you'd like to share, I'd be all ears.
Oh, I can tell you this one about this farm and this like plant that suddenly like started blooming. It was a really lonely farm. But
This happened an hour ago.
That's so funny. Hey, some good songs are lonely songs,
Really?
Yeah, why not? People know what it's like to feel lonely. It speaks to them.
You guys get up to the suite.
Later?
You guys get up to the suite, which is on the 4th floor of the building. There's a small landing outside, and then you unlock to get in. Nice central room with a view of the river, facing the south side of the bridge. And then 4 bedrooms on either side. Each one of the bedrooms has 2 of the bedrooms have 1 bed, 2 of the bedrooms have 2. And then some nice, cushioned like seating and a small room with a tub in it for bathing. So
what else would it be used for?
Hmm?
You said a tub in it for bathing.
For sleeping.
Be a wash tub.
Sleeping tub.
I was just trying to figure out what other kind of tub it would be. Tub for eating.
Just a
big old tub.
Big old tub.
Like a soup tub? You make a soup in the tub?
You mean like a bowl?
Yes, but it's a tub.
So you all are in the sort of control of the suite. Can, start putting your things down and relax after a long couple days. What's that?
Which room has the biggest bed?
I would say the south.
Okay. I'm gonna try out press on all the beds to see which is the squishiest and comfiest. But if the biggest one works for me, and if it's got a good view of the river.
It does.
Then I'm just gonna linger near the biggest bed. Gee, seems like this room is pretty great. Seems like it was lonely, but now I'm here like a flower, and it's not as lonely anymore.
Wren, I think you can take that room if you want it.
Really?
Sure.
Cool.
Do you wanna talk about? You seemed like you wanted to say a bunch of stuff, and I'm really sorry I squeezed your hand and stopped you from talking to that guard earlier.
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, why aren't we telling people that we killed a bunch of goblins?
Okay.
Okay.
He says it in front of Rhonda.
Rhonda, we've been through kind of a crazy experience. I will give the short of it to Rhonda now.
You fill Rhonda in on what happened.
Yes. Is it
they had been part of a traveling caravan. The caravan was attacked. So actually, yeah, you can explain in character if you want. Rhonda doesn't really know yet.
Totally.
Since Eva doesn't really know yet.
We were all working together on this caravan. Well, I guess some of us, Wren, I don't know that was actually employed, but we were working on this caravan. We were traveling, and then we woke up, and we were the only things left of the caravan. Apparently, that is unusual. Usually, everyone is taken out. But for whatever reason, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us were left. And then we needed to go after these people because we needed some sheep and some seeds back for Wren and Olana. Olana's a farm. Wren is a boy with some sheep. And yes, so then we ended up going to this like goblin fortress, and then we met all these people there, and we got in a lot of fights, and it was really, really tough, and a lot of us got really hurt. And now we're here.
Yeah, and
so sorry. I don't actually even know all of your names, and I just heard all the horrible things you all went through. What? I'm Rhonda.
I'm Olana. I'm the farm.
Great.
The farm.
You said what the farm? Olana the farm.
I said farmer.
Oh.
Or from the farm, something like that.
I just heard Olana the farm.
I also heard Olana the farm, so...
Yes, Olana the farm, yes, whatever.
Hi, I'm Neela. I found Wren in a field, and he just kind of started to hang out, so I took him. I thought I could keep him safe.
And Wren, she's talking about me.
He had the sheep.
And, I'm Despair Thorncrest. You can call me Dez.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, so that's where we're kind of at. We're in a very strange situation.
Right, so...
Also, you left out the whole, like, second half of the story there.
Oh, yes, we have to go...
Oh, I didn't know that we all wanted to share that. I didn't know that we all wanted to get into that. I mean, you're welcome to, though.
Let's
Insight check on Rhonda.
She's probably
insight versus Rhonda's persuasion or deception, your choice, but don't say which.
So I'm gonna just like say to Wren, I'm like, hey, so she's taking this a lot better than most people would.
16.
When they hear that we were attacked and killed a bunch of goblins. So sometimes people don't need to know all of the details, especially if we don't know them very well.
Yeah.
16 on the insight. What'd you get on your...
Now 1 plus 4 for 5. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Rhonda's an open book.
So, now I don't know, we gotta meet up with a hobgoblin at some point after we killed their boss.
You gotta meet up with a bugbear after you kill their hobgoblin boss.
Yeah, we're kind of in the situation where we're almost trying to kill the guy that's doing all these raids to let this bugbear become the new commander. But then if we do that, we're going to get a payout.
Yeah, and she said that she'd stop the raids, which we think is probably true, but I mean,
we're getting
even
good
if it's
vibes.
not, it can't be worse than it is right now. Probably.
She signed a contract.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's binding. Legally.
Yeah.
Doing the raids would be very helpful. You know, it'd be great if we could have some more people here again. I know the inn's struggling a little bit financially, so yeah, if you need help, I'm happy to lend my assistance. I do have some skills.
Just music? Or is it music related?
Some music, but also I've been in a couple fights. You know, I have my hand axe. I have my fists. I've been on guard duty before, so I've had to stop some brawls.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we kind of had our asses almost kicked to us multiple times. So if we could add another person and you're willing, that would be great.
It is at your own risk, though. Okay. Wren, you look like you have things to say.
Oh, I don't know. So we're not... I guess I just have to think about this. Because we had to... Because we fought the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were trying to kill us.
Yes.
But also...
They also stole all of our stuff.
We shouldn't tell people.
Yeah. So what's happening here, Wren, is that we're lying to them.
Not
What's happening here is that we didn't want to tell the guard what we were doing because we're kind of doing this shady deal, and the guard might not like that we're going to let the bugbear take control because the guard doesn't know Captain Zatanna like we do. So we can kind of check her vibes, but the captain doesn't know what we're talking about. So we didn't want to talk to that guy or whoever the guard was because then he might try to have the bugbear person that's going to pay us arrested or killed.
Wren,
so we're lying.
Wren, if you have a hard time not telling the truth when people are lying, that you know the truth and that they're lying, you can just do what I do and just not say anything.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that. I was just testing all of you guys, you know.
No,
I
it's
just needed to make sure.
Yeah, it's hard.
You guys all knew what was going on.
Right. That's good. That was good. But if you want to say something and you're not sure if it's like cool to say, you can ask me first.
How would I ask you without... I could sign it to you.
Right. Although some people do know, like, there is people that know common sign, so.
What about a code word? Like, potential lie.
Maybe not that one, but I like the idea.
Okay.
You can just think of stuff. You can try to come up with something else.
I'll think of stuff.
Hey, how long are we gonna be sitting down here? Like, what else do we gotta do? Also, what time of the day is it?
I mean, I would like to head into town and get a few things from the armory, possibly, before we head over and try to take out the captain.
Also, think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, the guard said that his captain would want to talk to us.
Oh, yeah, we have to do that.
We went and talked to the captain and mentioned that we were interested in taking down Commander Medoc. Maybe the guard captain would reward us.
Yeah, that's what I think.
For that.
We absolutely need to ask him if he wants us to take this guy out.
Also, and this doesn't have to be before the commander thing. This can be later, but at some point, I told you guys about that weird message I saw in the woods, right? There's something, I gotta find this Bloom character, because apparently things are not okay in this city. And it's just weird that they wrote it in Druidic. And I'm just curious, because I haven't met many Druids. So.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh my. Ew.
Eva, could you repeat what you said?
Is that someone in this city?
They said, and I flip through my book that I have where I wrote down the message, because why not? To those who can read this, help me right the wrongs in Great Bridge. Trademaster Eric Einhart is not fixing sins of the past or building a better future. Bloom. Do you know anybody named Bloom?
No one named Bloom?
Make a history check.
My history, I think.
Orlando.
I will give you something for free, even if you don't get this, but...
I'm using a different dice, because that dice has done me dirty. That's... 15.
15. You know, you've heard the name Bloom once or twice, but not really Bloom is not somebody you've heard talked about publicly, but you've overheard hushed conversations at tables over dinner. And usually the conversation would go something like this. It would be like, oh God, do you remember that, terrible incident, at the beginning of the war, and the other person will say, I know, that poor girl Bloom, the only one left, hope she's doing okay. You don't know a ton of details about it, but you are taken to understand based off of the bits of conversation you've heard that Bloom was with some other people here in town. And early in the revolution, those people were killed by one of the king's generals. Now, Eric Einhart, you do know who that is. Eric Einhart is the current trade master of Great Bridge, which is basically the mayor of Great Bridge. And he has not been in the position very long. The Bridge Council elected him to the position close to the end of the revolution, after Great Bridge was no longer under the control of the King's army. And Eric was elected on a promise of restoring trade, which obviously hasn't been super great so far. But But and the bridge council, the people who choose the trade master, by the way, are basically made up of the major business owners, including Asla, the owner of the bridge inn.
Information on.
Okay.
So we have to do all of those, like, things. Armory, wizard, bloom person,
It doesn't have to be right away.
captain, and probably just, like, shop around? It seems like people here, they need, like, money.
I mean, money has been tight with there being less people around.
I wouldn't mind going to Armory. I thought I couldn't wear armor, but now I'm thinking that's not the case.
All right.
No, sorcerers don't get any armor proficiency.
Never mind! I don't want to go to the Armory! Fuck this stupid Armory!
Straight on your character sheet, right?
No, it did. It said it when I was reading the D&D manual.
Rhonda,
But I was like, but then I was like, so I can't wear armor. But then I was like, wait, but maybe I can. That was a lie.
Rhonda, do you know of any like potion shops in town? Something like we can pick up some, I don't know, something to help us out.
Yeah, there's potion shops. I can bring you somewhere.
Can I just, like, give us a tour of the town?
Yeah, Rhonda, show us around the town.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
All right.
As you can see, we're new in town.
And I've
Well-
been here 3 months.
Hey, less new than them. Yeah, you all decide to head out, do some shopping, maybe collect your gold, maybe go talk to the captain of the Great Bridge Guard. You know, you've got a laundry list of items.
None of us mentioned helping Brunhild.
Well, that would be
Wren
fine.
said
That would
Wizard
be,
Tower or something.
yeah. Wren
That girl is
mentioned.
bad.
Wren
We are
mentioned.
not going to see her again.
Wren mentioned wizard. So.
Oh, okay.
So you've got a laundry list of items to take care of here in town. So as you all depart, you've checked into your room, you set some of your things down, including the giant bag of seeds, unless Olana, you really want to carry a very, very heavy bag.
Down. I was just carrying them.
Yeah, although the place they were getting delivered to was here in town.
Yes. Well, yeah. Can I find?
So you can bring that with you
Yeah.
to finish that up. So as you all depart from the Bridge Inn to begin your investigation around town, to begin your shopping, to begin meeting people, we are going to go ahead and end tonight's episode. So, thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.